Oh, we colour coordinate and everything for this hour. Good evening, how are you? I hope you're well. What a one-day special am I about to bring for you. Now, I'm going to get straight in there. Just hold off for me. Just hold off. I've got a lot of numbers to get through with some massive savings. Okay, but I want to give you the best saving. I'm going to tell you every option, but I'm going to give you the best savings. I'm going to go through the deals first. Our Charmain's here as well. We're going to have a lovely time. Lovely time. You have a little swig or whatever you're swigging. And I'm going to give you the details. Right, okay? So, there are two one-day specials. We have set one, which is Townhouse and Friends. And we have set two, which is Town Church and Friends. So, there are two options that you choose from. When I say options, it's top row and bottom row. So the gap is here. Okay, there are 11 stamp sets is what we're talking about in each of them. So 11 in each is what you're looking at. Now the details on the screen now are for your one-day special. So that's for 11. So that is set one, Townhouse and Friends. Set two is this set here, top and bottom. It's Town Church and Friends. You're saving £41. Now, normally, we'd be singing from the rooftops about this. You're saving £41. You've got it on flexible payments. We can do better. Now, on Charmain's website herself, you can go for them individually, and they're £10.99. For all 22 stamps, I had to write it down, you're paying £241.78. And you can do that today if you wish. But I can get you all 22 of these for £132 is what you're saving on this now, and that will get you everything that's here. So £41 on those individual sets, so £41, £41, that works out to be £82, okay? Then save a further £50 on top of that already. Then we've also got Freedom on it as well, which is going to give you another 10% off. So now you are looking at, for 22 stamps, everything you see in front of me, 22 sets of stamps. If you're a Freedom member, you are saving £142.98. Where in theory, well, it's not theory, it's fact, if you're a Freedom member, you are getting 13 of these for free. If you're a Freedom member and you're going for the large collection, you are getting set one or two, however you want to look at it, for free. 637336 is your item number. That big collection, £142.98 if you're a Freedom member. If you're not a Freedom member, though, you're saving £132 is what you're saving. And you can go now, have a look on Charmain's website, you can go for them individually at £10.99 each, and you will pay £241 for the complete set. Charmain, am I wrong?
No, I've lost my mind.
You really have with this deal. £142. This is ridiculous.
I know. It's just one of those things. I was asked to bring these back. I sold them before, and they're a fantastic range. But, you know, times at the moment are really hard. They're hard for me, they're hard for everybody. But, you know, happy Christmas.
It is.
You know,
it's going to be. And once again, and the first question I asked, we all sat down earlier, and I said to Charmain, so, you're going to give me them for £142 saving if I'm a Freedom member. We're giving you 3 flexible payments as well, £32.93. I said, phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. But I have a but, and I put the buts there for you, so you haven't got to. I went, but they're all going to be for Christmas, aren't they? They're going to be a sets I use once a year. And then I looked at them. And when you look at them in detail, there are so much you can do. The artwork that you see here now is the actual sides of the 10% of that large collection has now already gone. 10% has already gone, and in theory, I've not even showed you them properly yet. What you get with these are sets that you could use all year. Really, you really can. Let's have a look. Let's have a look in closer deal. Things like the house. You get in that house, that could be a spooky house at any time of the world that you want to, any time of the year that you wanted it to be. You're also getting the little fence in there as well. I absolutely love it. From there, We've also got the trees as well. So we've got beautiful trees that you could turn into so many other things as well. The forests are in there. Then you've got the reindeers. Necessarily don't have to be reindeers. Change the bright coloured nose if you wanted to, for the sheer fact. Change the colour nose that you've got. Then what we're looking at is just normal reindeers that were here. From there we then move on to flowers, the beautiful flower collection. Use these in corners, use these, jazz them up, jazz them down, put your embellishments on them. Then you've got your penguins. Now what I like about the penguin is you see the houses that you've got in the background. You'll see this on a few of them. Certain things have been doubled, but doubled in a good way, because now you're going to get depth. Now you're going to get that texture. Now you're going to get that eye line. So you look at, you think, well, that penguin's big, the house. You put the house in the background, bring the penguin to the foreground. It matches with the large house if you want the large house as well. Remember, it's all in the same set. Everything's got a story. Everything's got a background. We're going to take you down to Dolly Town at Christmas. And what a town it's been. From the Jolly Snowmen to the owls that sit on the branch. That branch as well is stunning. There are so many things that you can do with the Santa, from the mice in there to the signposts you can use all year round. Oh, to the Santa Claus wannabe, bless him. I was reading his backstory, he's about 92 and he went to Santa school. Yeah, I know. All of these went to Santa school. You're only allowed one red button at Santa school. But they could be for anything. And that's one set. If you're a Freedom member, you're going for that large collection. That one set is thrown in for nothing. 15% of that large collection now has already gone. 637336 is your item number. £109.78. But why pay everything when you can pay it into 3 flexible payments? £32.93 if you're a Freedom member. It is flying out the door. Get it while you can. You can go for them individually. We've got them on the website for you. Individually, £10.99. But if you buy all 22 at £10.99, I did the maths for you, it's £241.78 is what you're looking at. For everything that you see here, you can go for individually. It's entirely up to you. But that deal is currently at the side of the screen. Then, I think Charmain must have had a funny turn or something when she come up with these figures, because you're getting all of this and then we're getting the decoupage kit to match as well. Now the decoupage kit matches perfectly, and I worked out if you put this into your flexible basket, it works out to be £4.98 across 3 flexible pays is what you're getting. So what are we getting in here now? We know Charmain's decoupage kits by now. They're phenomenal. They match with the stamps beautifully. So from here, you are getting the 12 assorted decoupage sheets. So you've got the characters individually if you want to use them. If you want to start building them all up, you're getting these. You're getting them in the kits. Look at the depth and texture that you've got on that card already. Look at it. It's beautiful. It really, really is. We'll keep flicking through a bit quicker, because then we've also got the backing papers that match as well. So now start taking your cards and using the backing papers that are in there. You're getting 12 of the backing papers. You're getting the Santa Claus, you're getting the Robin, you're getting the beautiful house that's in there, the house like the small village that is there as well. These are beautiful. Then you're also getting 12 of the premium card sheets as well. We are talking 300 GSM. We are talking the highest quality. We're now talking construction weight. And then you're getting a template as well to make the beautiful cards that you see here already. You can't go wrong. £14.96 is what you're looking at for all of this. 20% of the stock now has already gone. It's meant to last for 24 hours. I don't know if it will, but get in while you can. Glitter card. Nothing says Christmas more than a bit of glitter card. Oh, in our house, that's all we ever talk about. Look at what you are getting. You are getting 25 of the red. Look at that. Look at it. Just look at, oh, look how it sparkles and shines. Look, and then you're also getting, oh, the pearlescent as well. So now we're getting that reflection on the, oh, all this. Oh, right. I need to calm down, first of all. I've got acute angina, I'm low in potassium, just so you know.
Okay.
That's what the doctor said. I've got to go for a checkup on Wednesday to see if I'm all... Oh, I'm bright there, ain't I? So, we are busy across the board. 3 flexible payments is what you're looking at for this on that big collection. Anything else you pop into your basket will also be split into 3 flexible payments. Use it while it's there. And if you don't know what it is, look at this.
Flexi Order has arrived at Hochanda. What is Flexi Order? When you place an item on FlexiBuy in your basket, you qualify for Flexi Order, which means any other items you add to your basket will also be included in your FlexiBuy payments, so you can spread the cost over multiple monthly payments. After your first payment is made, your entire order will be dispatched. When you add at least £60 worth of any items to your shopping basket, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our Flexi Order offer. This means you can spread the cost of your order over equal monthly FlexiBuy payments, offering you the extra flexibility when you shop with us. Flexi Order, making your shopping experience with Hochanda easier.
Yes, indeed, we are busy, and you know I don't use that word lightly, and I don't use it often, but when I do, you know we're busy, and you know to get in quick. Right then, oh my word, 20% of the complete collection has now already gone. The saving that you're getting, £142.98 if you're a Freedom member, means you're getting 13 stamps for free straight away. Right then, that's enough of me dilly-dallying. You'll be back to me later. Let's go and see how good these stamps are and get some more of the background on the stamps as well with the lady herself. She is here, Charmain's here. Good evening for the second time. We are ridiculously busy.
Better stamp quick then, Anna.
We really are. Why do you think we're busy for these? Is it the ridiculous saving, do you think, on what you're getting out of them?
Well, I would, and you can use them for so many things. I mean, you've got Top of White's a horse.
Yeah.
You know, how many horses do you see around Christmas time? Especially with the top hat.
No, it's
Yeah.
the little
And the
details that you
owls,
put in.
The owls, the birds. I mean, you know, it's stereotype robins as being for Christmas, but a robin is a robin, and he doesn't like knock on your door and say ho ho ho, does it? You can, you know, you can stamp a robin anytime. Well, he doesn't.
Oh, well, she did.
Can you imagine it?
That would be good.
Ho ho ho. So you can mix and match them because you've got your trees in there, which are all year round. I mean, I've just stamped. Grandpa Wilson, I shouldn't really forget that because there's a big backstory about him. So I've stamped Grandpa Wilson and I've masked him off. I broke his leg, poor little fella. I ripped his leg off and I had to do it with washi tape. So I've just stamped him and masked him, and then I'm putting the tree behind. And now I'm going to go in with, which one shall I go in with, Adam?
What?
Any particular character you fancy, or shall I just go for it?
I like the penguin.
Okay, let's have Ivor Flapper. So, here we go.
I'm glad you said that, not me.
Bless.
That could have come out on anything at this time of day.
Yeah, it could. You know, it's not after the watershed, so be careful.
Wait till late.
Wait till late. Here we go. So I'm putting him just behind Grandpa Wilson's sack there. There we go. So whatever I've stamped at the front and masked will be at the front. So he's going to go there, then I'm going to mask him, and then I'm going to add some more trees, and I'm going to carry on. I have done one already, so I will just do a little bit of this because it can be a bit boring.
Also, we'll be creating like a large family scene photo, as it were.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to do, you could do like a table runner onto fabric and things like that. Get the kids to colour it in. You know, you can stamp onto so many different surfaces. If you bought that, you know, the cheap roll that you can get from a paper for the kids to draw on and stuff. I mean, I use it for my mess. So let's put him back, and we'll have another tree. So back to my tree stamp. So this particular tree that I'm using is coming with the small icy buttons. So maybe we should use icy buttons as well. So I do need my mask for like 10 ton of masks. I had to do some new masks because because I've used them that much, they were getting a bit messy, and I haven't even put any temporary adhesive on the back of it, so I'm just going for it with the old magnets there. So Ivor Flapper's got a mask, and now we're going to put the tree, and if I want the tree to cross over, you can see that it's going to stamp over the top of this one. Now sometimes I'm not overly bothered about that because, you know, you can disguise it with whatever you're colouring in with. So we get that masked off. I'm going to use the magnet. Oh, I'm going to do the dodgy thing. Get off, get off, get off, get off. Here we go. Stay, stay. And I don't want wonky trees, do I? There we go. So we're building up a scene. So ink and stamp. And you could stamp in colour if you wanted, or you can just go for, like I'm just going for a black, and I'm using a hybrid ink pad because I'm not sure what I'm going to colour in with. So if I move these off, and I move my masks off.
I love this bit.
And you can see that we're starting to get an image built up there.
Look at that.
Okay, so I have carried on with lots and lots of characters, and I've even done a wee bit of colouring. So if I move him, and jump to this one and just pop that to one side for now and start to colour him in. So I've started on Grandpa Wilson, and he's very, very simple. My flicking technique, I don't do anything complicated, probably because I can't. And I just do a little bit of a flicking technique here and there, and I'm just using an alcohol pen. And if you leave a little bit, so I've put on a lighter colour already, and I'm now going back in with a darker colour. And just a little flicking technique. And one of the things that I really like about these stamps is if you want to do things for men who are into football, you can change all the scarves,
Yes,
you know, to go with. So I'm just going to spin it round because I find it easier to flick away. Flick away, flick away. So here we go. And then I go in with a lighter shade and blend that back down again, so you can, you know, you can mix up the colours a little bit. So if you wanted to do, say, the owl, that's got, oh, what's the colour I want? That'll do, light blue. If you wanted to do the owl, and you wanted to do him or the robin with football colours, you can change the colours of the scarves and the hats and things according to, you know, the football team that you support. And then you can give it as a mail card. Does that make sense, Adam?
I love that idea.
Yeah.
Same with the old man you're colouring in now.
The old man.
The old man, bless him. Where is his backstory? I've got it here somewhere.
There's a couple of backstories. I'll tell you the other one later.
Old Grandpa, yeah, I'm intrigued. Old Grandpa Wilson. But if you take the sack out of his hand, he could be, leave it, with you and the penguins and the sacks, who knows what's going to happen at 8.
Oh,
but if you take Grandpa's Wilson and you take the sack out of his hand, it's then just, it could just be like a little old man. So that could be like your granddad figure that you've got there.
I think we might move on to a different character. This is the other half. Grandpa Wilson is the other half.
Oh, is he your other half?
Yeah.
Oh, with his sack
yeah,
in his
we've
hand.
had some ups and downs, and yes, Grandpa Wilson is a grandpa. So yeah, there is a good backstory to him. But he only has one red button because he's Santa in training. So we better give him his little red button.
And this is the thing, like, I learn bits of the backstories, but every stamp that you are going to get,
apart
you
from
are
like
going
the
to get,
trees and the flowers, because you know.
yeah, other than the trees in the back, but all the character-wise, you are getting a full, and I mean full, backstory. Now, this is not a little, oh, Grandpa Wilson lived in the house next to the tree. This is a full rundown of this character. It's literally like you've handed me like a brown folder in like CSI and gone, this is all you need to know. Go run with it, go and find him. It is like Grandpa Wilson is 92, and although he's old and frail, he's always dreamt of being the real Santa. His dream was realised when he was allowed to enrol into Santa school. And that's just the first line. Then it goes on about, seriously, readers, I think the real Santa had been on the brandy, laced hot chocolate, when he allowed these. But that's another story. And it goes on, which is beautiful because you can really get to know the characters.
Yeah, and Adam's not making this up. That is the story there. So it does sound like something that we've tweaked with. You can imagine Yanni's tweaking with these a little bit, couldn't you?
No, that's not me
story.
Tweaking with stories. These are genuine stories that are in all of them. There's the one for the mouses as well. He lives by the church. He'd grown up with his mother and father. There was meant to be more of them, but he was the only one born. We're now a quarter of the stock of the complete collection has now already gone. A quarter of the stock in the first 20 minutes, and we had enough stock to last us 24 hours.
That's
and
a lot
I'm not
of packing.
just saying that.
That's a lot of packing.
It is a lot of packing for you.
Can I let you in a secret?
Go on.
Alanette's helping me out.
Oh. Oh, she'll love
I helped her out. She's helping me out.
Oh, she'll love you. But this is one of these things that we had a vast amount of stock because we knew it was going to be busy. We didn't realise it was going to be this busy, but then when I sat down early with Ross, our producer, and we worked out the figures, I have them all written down because I knew I weren't going to remember all of them. £132 saving. If you're a Freedom member, £142.98 is your saving. And I'll break it down and show you where we all get these figures from later, do not worry. But that's a saving and a half. That's 13 stamps for free is what you're going to get. That is a one pack, 11, 12, 13. That's all of that. And these two here for free is what you're going to be getting. But then, so in theory, you're only paying for the rest of this top row and the rest of that bottom row. Take two out. It's a phenomenal price. It really, really is. And you can do as much or as little as you want, can't you, Charmaine?
You can, indeed. I mean, I'll do some fast cards and I'll make a little fast book in the 8 o'clock show. But I'm going to jump now to some speed colouring in. So you can see what I've done. I've done his sack and I've used a grey. I've gone over with a light grey, then I've gone in with a blue, and then I've gone back over with a light grey. I'm trying to get this one out. And then when I finished it, I trimmed it off, so I've gone in with a lot more stamping, trimmed it down, and then here's one that I obviously did last night. So
whiz.
I've done a little fold line on here. And I've cut out around here. You don't have to do this, but I thought I'd be extravagant for the type of person that I really want to send a card to. You know, like to a family, to somebody that is across the miles that you don't see all the time, and really spend some time and effort into it. Or it could just be wrapped around on a mantelpiece and I could keep it for myself. Hey, look, it made me this. So this is what I've got, and I've got a crease. So I've just cut around the images there, and then what I've done is I've taken 2 sheets of card. Let's do that. So we'll move that one to one side. I've taken 2 sheets of my crim card, and I've taken yon ruler, which always disappears because it's clear, and I take the ruler and line it up, and then I give it a little score. I have got a scoreboard, but just going to, ooh, that's a big ball. Oh well. Give it a little score, take it in, and put that one back. What are you giggling at over there, you? You're just a proper naughty boy, aren't you?
I like the way you chat to yourself when you...
I do. You should watch my
big ball.
You should watch my Facebook lives. I'm just a blithering idiot.
No, you're not, and I'll never have it said.
I talk to myself all the time. Best person to talk to. Sometimes I win my arguments. Oh dear. Oh, that's naughty, sorry. I've done that for years. Oh, you're having this effect on me, Adam.
Well, you know, I have it on all the women.
Well, normally I would use PVA glue. I don't know why, but I picked up some double-sided tape. So I'm going to remove the tape, and then I'm going to remove some of the tape. Oh, this is a boring bit. Go on, get off, you little devil. I have actually got one that's already done.
No, well, you put that. I can tell them about happy hour.
Oh,
We've got a happy hour this hour as well. We're lucky to get it all go this hour. I know. We've pulled a few strings out. I don't know what he's been doing in that workshop, but he's been there. He's pulled a fair few strings, and we've managed to get a happy hour this time. A half-price happy hour. That is what you're looking at. This is the Dolly Dimples Alice Stamp Set 2. If you missed it last time it was on air, this time we've got it at £34.98. You're saving £35. It's a half-price deal. 399606 is your item number for those beautiful Alice in Wonderland stamps. They are absolutely stunning, and the price will go back up to £69.98 at the end of the hour.
I love Alice. love Alice. I had to bring Alice back for you. Right, so you saw how I've done that one. So that one's with the cream. Now, normally when I'm making a card like this, and I want to make a big one or a small one, I have the crease bit being on the back. But because of what I want to do with it, I want the crease on the front of this one.
Okay.
So I'm going to open this one up. So this is the pearlescent that we've got in with the red.
Yes.
And I've put some double-sided tape on the bottom, which I've ended up ripping some off. And again, you'd probably be better with a PVA glue on this opposed to the... see, I had an idea I was going to do one thing, and then I ended up doing something else. But can I bring this one in?
Of course you can.
Ooh. So, similar idea. This is our Sue, and she's done the same sort of thing, but she's made it into a full big card.
Oh.
Okay? So I want to tweak on it and not just copy what she's done. Okay? But it's beautiful, isn't it?
It is stunning.
Yeah. So, pop that one back.
It is something you'd have out every single year.
Yeah, like a decoration.
Yeah.
Right, so that's kind of what I'm aiming for, but I'm going to decorate front and back side of this one. So this will close. So the way that I would do it is I would have a look at, I don't want it peeping out the bottom, so I'm going to place it there, go like that, and bring that back up like that. Does that make sense so far?
Yeah, I'm with
so that
you.
when it closes like that. So this is actually going to be the inside. And then I have cut down a couple of strips. No, I haven't. I'm lying, pants on fire. What I've done is just move that to one side. What I've done is I've taken one piece, you see, because I'm such an idiot sometimes, I've even put the X's to wear a glue. So I measure it and do a fold. Once I've got my fold, I go all the way round and round again and round some more. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah?
Yeah.
And the last one is going to go over there, and then that one will get trimmed away. So, and she picks up the smallest pair of scissors ever. What am I like? And then with PVA glue, which I will go for later. Oh, don't get me going again, I'll snort.
Oh, don't say that on
And I haven't even got a piggy. Oh dear.
Oh, I'm crying. I'm not crying like this, right?
I never poked you in the eye. I could do that at a distance. Oh dear. So when she can get a glue off a tip. So I'm gluing my little boxes. There we go. And as soon as I put the X on the opposite sides, she's gluing her little boxes. Should have used PVA. Right, where did I put it?
You lost.
Don't know, PVA, but it's going to go with tape because I know where it is. Bear with me, sorry.
It's in that bag when you was rifling through your earpiece.
Sorry.
We are at a third
Sorry,
of
Adam.
the stock now. A third of the complete stock has now already gone. 3 flexible payments, £36, 59 pence is what you're looking at. If you're not a Freedom member, that is. If you're a Freedom member, so if you're not a Freedom member, well, if you are a Freedom member, this, oh, look at me with a pen being all precise. £32 and 93 pence is what you're looking at. And the saving, if you're a Freedom member, £142 and 98 pence. 140. You can go now and get this collection from Charmain's website, and it will cost you £10.99 a stamp set, which would work out to be £241 and 78 pence. We are giving you a saving on the one-day special, a saving on the one-day special because there are 2 options to choose from. We then give you a further £50 saving on top of that. And then if you're a Freedom member, we'll give you another 10% as well. It's one of those why not deals. The Freedom basically pays for itself is what it's going to be doing. £98 and 80 pence across 3 flexible payments, and you are getting 22 stamp sets that you can use all year round. Right then, let's get back to demo.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so you now know why I had the 2 little X's on there, because I needed to glue the opposite sides. So where I've put my score line on my decorated piece, I need my boxes to go above that score line. So there's no real sort of measurements on there. I kind of do this sort of thing by eye. But bend that one back, bend that one back. And my favourite expression ever is shut the book. There we go. So now we could have, and did I? I bet I didn't know. We could have put a nice piece of backing paper behind that first, which silly Charmain.
Is that the one that's sitting next to you over there?
No, that's the one for the front. Okay, so when we open it, we put when the glue sticks, because
You could have put the red glitter card in.
Oh, yeah, could have done. I've got some of that. Right, when the glue sticks, oh, this is when it's going to go pet on. Right, get it down. So it goes like that, goes like that. You got it? Is that right? Have I done that right or what? I kind of remember something like that. Do you know, it worked perfectly fine at home. And then comes up like that. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so that's what it looks like. I'm going to spin it round. So that's what it looks like when it's open, if she's done it right. Okay, but I would normally put a piece behind there. So I'm going to close that up, and then I'm going to decorate the outside as well. So, yeah, there's the piece that was putting inside.
It's all pre-cut and everything.
Oh, yeah, I'll pull it off and stick it in, because that will really annoy me. Right, so what I've done is I've cut a piece of the encapsulated glitter. Probably best to do this first before you've got all that underneath. So I've cut the encapsulated glitter card, and I mean, this is great because I've actually got work you, Divil. I've actually stick to tape. PVA is my best friend normally. I come here and it's just been a proper mare. So there we go. So we get that on.
Details for the card is now currently on the screen. You're getting 50 sheets, but you're getting 2 lot of this. This is an amazing little bundle. You're getting 25 of the red, and you're also getting 25 of the cream as well. A beautiful sort of light pearlescent to it. It's a stunning red, this is, and it's so durable.
Yeah, you can go through your die cutting machine, you can stamp onto it. It's got a kind of almost like a gritty texture, but it's not that stuff that shreds all over the place. You know, when you open the cards and you're covered in the stuff.
Yeah, covered in it for weighting your hair. And
it's got a cardboard core to it as well, so you can fold and manipulate it, and you can score it, which I was absolutely gobsmacked about, that you could actually score it without it cracking. I will show that later. Yay, tape on this one. So then what I've done is the piece that I've chopped off is I have trimmed that back a bit, so I ended up with another skinny strip, and then I've mounted, no, I did a boo-boo on this, and I know that I did. I should have cut the paper so it almost lined up. So that's going to go on the top, and that's going to go on there. So this is the backing paper out of the Decoupage Kit, and then we've got the glitter, the encapsulated glitter, with the pearlescent that comes with that, and it all ties together, so now you know why. So all I'm going to do on here is get this magic glue out, which normally is pretty good stuff, but it just, actually you're supposed to leave it upside down, aren't you? That's why it's got a flat bottom, unlike me. So get that down. There we go.
With your Decoupage Kit, if you're putting it in with your large bundle as well, works out to be £4.98 across 3 flexible payments. It's been ridiculously busy as well. 40% of the Decoupage Kit's already gone. Remember, you're getting your template in there for your stepper cards.
Right. So now I've got it on, this reminds me of wallpapering. I start at the middle and go out. So this is a 120 gram paper, and it goes on a dream if you do it like this. Don't do it like that, do it like this. And just get rid of the air, spread that glue out to the edges. Plus, if you've put too much glue on, you can see it oozing out, and then you can get rid of it. So if you've missed any, like you've got curly whirlies, you can go back in and you can add more. So adding is easy, taking away is a bit of a pain. So plus you waste your time, your money and your effort. So get that out, get rid of the excess. Job's a good one. Probably a bit down there, but I can't be bothered right now. So that, and when my glue sticks inside, and
look at that.
The piece that should have been in it, like that. So I'll try and slot that in. In fact, I can. Go on, get that away. Go on, go away, go away. Yeah, unpeel that. So I will get that in. If you want to do a
Shall I do some
finger,
numbers?
I'll put that in, and then I'm going to decorate the front.
We'll come back to you. We will come back to you. We are busy across the board. Right then. Let's break this down and if you've just joined us, good evening first of all. What a one-day special. We are talking Dolly Dimples and we are talking Dolly Town at Christmas. Let's break the one-day specials. Now you have got 2 one-day specials. This is your first one, top and bottom, okay? This is Townhouse and Friends is what we're looking at now. 11 stamp sets is what you're getting in the kit, which are beautiful. £79.89, or you can go on flexible payments with that as well. If you wanted to, you've got 2 flexible payments of £39.95. That is option 1. Option 2 is Town Church and Friends is what we're looking at for option 2. Once again, £79.89 is what we're looking at. Beautiful. You've also got flexible payments on set 2 as well, £39.95. But remember the saving, £41, okay? So we'll take that saving and we'll hold on to it, £41. Then we've got the large collection. Now the large collection is every stamp set that you see in front of me. 22 stamp sets. £41 saving on this. There's a £41 saving on this. That's £82. We then give you an extra £50 on top of that, which works out to be £132 saving. I know, £132. If you're a Freedom member, we will give you another 10% off that as well, which now makes your saving £142.98. Then we can split that cost, that £98.80 if you're a Freedom member, to 3 flexible payments. £32.93 today. Now I'm going to show you some of the samples that you can create when you get these stamps at home. I've got a lot to get through. We've got this show now. We've got another show at 8 o'clock this evening as well. This is going to be a busy one-day special. But look at what you can create. When you're thinking, well, what can I do with these stamps? Don't just think cards. The Christmas in the magical village of Jollytown. And then these are the stamps from your collection. Beautiful stories you can now create with all the characters that you have got here. How beautiful is this? To bring out every Christmas. This could be the book that you read every Christmas Eve. And you've made it. You've made that Christmas memory. You can also pop them on canvases. So now you've got the clay in there. The air dry clay, you can feel it's air dry because it's a bit squidgy. The air dry clay with the beautiful owl and the trees in the background. But if you're thinking, well, Adam, I only make cards, well then make cards. And my word, what cards are you going to create? How beautiful does that look? That looks really high end. It looks like it'd cost you a fortune. To cards like these, we're now talking sort of very Marks and Spencer's-esque, the card shops are available, but we're sort of on them routes. You know the box sets where you only get about 3 cards in there, and there's them special people that you hold dearly and you treasure? Cards like these. All of this is what you're going to be creating when you get them all home. 40% has now gone of the complete. I just want to show you this. It's an exploding box, but it is beautiful because all on the inside, I don't know how I'm going to show you this, has got all the characters because it's got that ribbon on, you see, so it doesn't flop open. But everywhere that's in there has got the characters all the way around. Then in the centre, you've got another tiny little box with the backing papers from your decoupage. It's currently empty. I thought it would have a little chocolate in or something like that, but it hasn't. So, mate, there's always tomorrow. But you've got these beautiful, and you can create these. This is literally something that you would be putting. I was looking for a name then. Who made this?
Sue.
Sue. Is she watching, do we think?
I hope so. Beautiful boxes.
Sue, it is stunning. So, all the sample, all the design team.
There's a lot there.
What you've come up with, and that's a testament to a good stamp set. Is how many finished samples we get time and time again. I'm going to show them. So, Charmain was gifted. Was this Emma Blake?
Yes.
By the lovely Emma Blake. She said, you can wear this in your hair while you demo.
I actually asked for one.
Oh, you asked for it?
Yeah.
So she asked for this. And this is the stamps. This is nothing. These are the stamps from the collection that you're meant to have in your hair. But when our Charmain tried it on, she looked more like a sous chef.
That's not what I said, is
It's
it?
not what you said. I've cleaned that up since rehearsal. More like a sous chef, like a little bandana, like she's going for a jog. Something from Fame is what she looked like.
Karate Kid.
I wouldn't wear that if I was you.
It's too short.
I'd leave it up.
Sorry, Emma.
We've had an email in from Susie. Hello, what a great collection. Thank you for the amazing price too. Looking forward to playing with all those cute stamps. Charmain, you do an amazing job.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you for emailing in, and please join our Facebook group and show us what you make.
Yeah,
we'd love to see what you make.
as well if you've already got. Oh, you sent that email in a lot. We did read it out, don't worry. Right then, 5 times she sent that email in.
5 times?
5 times. That's how much she loves the collection.
Oh, wonderful. Right, shall I go for it?
I'm back with you. We're back with you.
Right, okay, hang on. Ear thing.
Yeah.
Well, bear with me. Oh, silly glasses. Right, okay, so I've gone for one of the decoupage kits now. So obviously the backing paper, we've used that already, and now I'm adding one of them. So these are really easy stepper cards to actually put together. So it's nice, easy cutting this bit. And when you start fussy cutting the rest of it, you'll find that if there's a bit that, you know, is tricky for you, chop it off, because you've got the main image there. Now, when I'm actually cutting them out, I cut into the image opposed to going to the edge. That way, it speeds up my cutting. So I've gone round with one of these things, because I can't remember what they're called, a spongy thing. And I've taken my large ball and give it a little wiggle round the outside edge, and that way it will give it some shape. So this is like how I do it. Then you can add either foam pads or, for speed, I'm going to go with silicone glue. So I've got some foam pads on there already. So just put a couple of blobs of silly glue on there and a bit on there. And then you layer your biggest piece up first. Now, they mix really well. So if I want to add the stamp, a stamped image to it, I can do, and you can build up a scene. So this could be a card on its own. Obviously, we've decorated inside as well, so we've gone a bit wild there. Now this one I've already done exactly the same thing, and it's got foam pads on, so I'm just adding a little bit more glue to that one. And some of the images, you'll find that when you cut them out, I could have used him and just drawn in some arms for him. So I could have used him on a separate one. And the girls have done that with some of them, where you can get away, you've got like 2 full images there. So you can actually get more for your money, because, you know, I'm renowned for being a bit tight when it comes to...
No, but it's not being tight at all, though, is it?
Things.
That's what people want. You want more for your book. When you're spending money like this, what, £14.96, you might think, Adam, it's only £14.96. But for some people, that is a lot of money.
Yeah.
And £14.96, you want to make it go as far as you can. If you're making Christmas cards and you've got a set amount in your head...
Yep.
And you want to make 30 Christmas cards, and you know your kit, you can get 30 Christmas cards out. That is value for money. If you know you're going to get your kit and you can only make 20 cards, then you're going to buy 2 kits because it's not all going to match. And if you're like me, I like everything matching. I like all the same Christmas cards.
That's why I like the stamps, because I can reuse them. Even if I'm just stamping and embossing, you know, and batch making, I can do a nice, simple, elegant card, and it's not cost me the earth. So with the, there is some flowers in there as well in those kits. You do get a bundle of these flowers in there. So these are the same flowers that is on one of the stamps there, but obviously pre-done for you, and I cut into them to give them added shape. I think you're going to sit over there next to them snowballs. There we go. And you can go in and you can add glitter to them. You can change them up. You can make them 3D. They're meant to go on top of each other, but I'm just going to mix it up a little bit because I ripped one. There we go, because I'm clumsy. I got all giddy. So you can build a nice little scene up, and then if you want to mix, I'm going to save some of them. If you want to mix in some of the stamps in with it, who shall we have? So I've got a whole heap that I've coloured and cut out. So this is generally what I do is I'll stamp and cut them. I'll do my mask first, and I'll stamp and I'll cut them out, and then I'll mess around with them and build a scene, and then see what I want to do, whether or not I want to add things, or whether I want to what's the word for it? Oh, owl. Let's have an owl.
There's something quite vintage about them as well.
Yes, they are. When I've coloured a majority of these in, I've started with obviously the cream paper to start off with, and then what do you think? Does he work? I've started with the cream paper, and then I also use like a cream pen to start off with. I think I might have an owl over there. Why not? And maybe we go top corner with that one. So a very lavish, is that a right word?
Lavish is a beautiful
lavish
word.
card. I think. What do you think, Adam?
I know, I like that.
It's hard to choose sometimes, isn't it?
It is. But the more I look at them, the more I think about toy shop.
Yeah.
Make a beautiful toy shop window.
Oh, yes. In fact, shall we do that in the next hour?
Oh, it's up to you. I don't want to.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to do my book, but I can do a toy. In fact, I can do one fairly quick. That could be toy shop-ish. Right. I think I'm going to go with the owl.
I like the owl.
Yep. The owl is doing it for me. So you can see where I stamped it wrong on the back. I don't
Penguins' names are a bit risque for this time of the day.
Okay, I don't know why, but here we go. So there is Uncle Feathers. Is he okay? Is his name all right?
His name's good.
Yeah, that's Uncle Feathers. Uncle Feathers is cool. There we go. There. What do you think? I think that's enough, isn't it?
No, I like that.
Yeah, so if I turn it, I can stand it.
Ivor Flapper.
And of course, when we've got that decorated inside as well. So has he just gone wonky donkey?
He has, but I quite like it.
I do too. He's quirky, isn't he?
I quite like it on the squid.
It'd be cool, like you know, if you can have. I like doing ones where you've got them like peeping in round the corner like that. You see?
That's what you can do with it, because in theory, you do these for a child, pop them onto lollipop sticks. You've got a full puppet show, or magnets across
for the fridge, and they can do a little scene.
Yes, put them on a peg, and you've got a little clip.
Yeah, it's our Louise Sims that suggested that. Fridge magazine, and I've got a pile of magnetic sheets to do it with. I run out of time.
There is so much you can do. I'm now thinking about Christmas card holders. You know when you get all your Christmas cards and you put them on that bit of string around the room, and they all look, they're just dangly Christmas cards everywhere. Well, now you can go in with your pegs and just tart them up a bit. I hope that's the right word. Make them look a bit more snazz with your little bits of, a little bit of decor here and there. Busy across the board. Right then, we've only got a few minutes left of this hour. Let me break it down for you for what you're actually getting. We've got 2 one-day specials, okay? You've got £41 saving across each. This is your first one. This one is your Townhouse and Friends. 11 stamp sets in there. Then we've also got your Town Church and Friends as well is your second one that you're looking at, which is this set just here. So all of this is your Town Church and Friends. What we're looking at now, which once again is a beautiful, beautiful collection. So we have got a £41 saving on this, a £41 saving on this, because they're 2 one-day specials. That's £82. Hold on to that £82. I can make it better for you. Take that £82 and then I'll give you a further £50 off. I know, a further £50 off. We can't put it on the screens because it's telly and we're not allowed to. So that works out to be £132 saving. Now, by all means, go out and do your research. You will find these on the Dolly Dimples website at £10.99 each. You can even find them on our website for £10.99, which sounds, well, that would work out. It would work out more affordable if I go for them individually, surely. £241.78 is what we'll be taking from your debit card today, if you went for them individually. Or, if you're a Freedom member, I can do it for £98.80 today. But I then can make it better. Why pay for everything when you can split the cost onto 3 interest-free flexible payments? £32.93 today, plus, if you're not a Freedom member, you're postage packing, but if you're a Freedom member, that is a delivered price to your door. £32.93 today. We are approaching 50% of the big bundle of the one-day special. If you want the one-day special, big bundle, get it while you can. Because I have a funny feeling by tomorrow, it will be individual sets only. Just saying. I'm not here to poke and prod you in ways you don't want to be poked and prodded. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to get you the best possible deal, and the best possible deal is the details that are currently on your screen for that large collection. Right then, Charmaine, we've got 5 minutes left. What would you like to show me?
Speed crafting. Okay, so let me just trim this. I've just done a little nick in there.
Love speed
Right, here we go. A
crafting.
bit of speed
I think we should have
crafting.
jingle and music.
Jingle of music. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Will that do? Can't sing. I can barely talk, Adam. Don't get me singing. Right, so what I've done, if I bring that in, is I folded a card in half. I've chopped this off because I want it for Ron. And I'm then going to measure that. Was it that one that I've measured? Slightly. And right, here we go. I can hear the countdown. It's the final countdown.
That's all we can do with that.
We're not allowed anymore. We don't know the rest of it.
I can't afford to pay for it if they're watching.
The royalties, gee whiz. Right, okay, I think I've got my bits done. And got there. So here we've got card, piece, need for speed. I'll just do a little bit of that stuff. And I wouldn't normally do that, but I did. So that one on there. Now what I've done here is I've stamped out and masked off this frame. So you get one piece and you get the screws. So in exactly the same principle as how I started the show, I've done the same thing. So I'm going to go with some silly glue, which I've already got some, so it's quite raised up. So then I can get depth to my card. Then what I have done is I have also stamped the little script that you get in the bundle too. And there is words in there dotted about, and I've stamped that into it and coloured it in. So we've got a little frame, so not quite a, what did you want? A, what's it called? Shop window.
Okay.
Okay, and I have stamped out Angelina White, and I am now going to colour her in as fast as I possibly can.
That frame as well would make an amazing Father's Day card.
It would indeed, yeah. You know, like woodwork and things like that.
Yeah, with hammers and like little sheds you could make out of it, or a little shack.
Yeah, then you can go in with like glitter on here as well if you want. So just give her a tail and her mane, a bit of colour, and her hair. Just a touch of grey in there. And I'm going to do the same with her body, just following the lines of the artwork a little bit around where her hair meets, because there would be a little bit of shadow there, and her back leg and her other back leg, because she's got two, and just a bit on the inside bit there, and then I would go in, oh, she wants a bit more underneath here, and then
2 minutes.
I added a touch of blue. And the blue was in the shadow areas here like this, just a touch of blue, and I went back over it with grey and added a little bit of glitter, and here's one that I did before. So she's going to stand either inside or outside. Inside or outside, Adam, quick.
Inside.
Inside, so she's going to go inside, curler, glue.
The details for your happy hour are coming up on the screen as well. Remember, it's your Alice in Wonderland, set 2. We'll stay with demo.
And luckily, she wants to go higher. I have another set of them flowers.
Happy hour deal will go back up at the end of the hour. Check it out on the website.
There we go. Speed crafting.
Look at that!
Well, it was coloured in.
It literally looks like a little stable, like a little hiding behind a little stable, a little fence that you've got there.
That's quite
my
cute,
God.
isn't it?
It is beautiful, and it just goes to prove how well everything works together. From your stamps, all the way down to your decoupage paper, all the way down to your red glitzy card at the bottom as well. Start checking out your baskets. I don't want you to miss out. Remember, you're saving £142.98 if you're a Freedom member. If you're not a Freedom member, you're saving £132. You can go them now individually. We've still got them individually, but if you bought the entire collection at £10.99, you are looking at £241. individually. If you went for them individually as well, it's £159.78. Go for that big bundle. That's where all your saving is. Thank you, Charmaine. It's been an absolute pleasure. We'll be back together at 8 o'clock this evening. Don't you go anywhere. So much more to shop for. Whew.